Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, putting the G in geek, coming to you with another episode of On the Hunt. You know, the weekly web series where I kind of tell you guys the hot books that I'm looking for. Now I gotta start this video off by saying, this isn't really investment advice. This isn't really financial advice. You know what I mean? We're just trying to get some of the hot books that cover price. It's all for fun, so please don't spend your rent money. Another point of this video is to share information with each other, share information with me. I don't know what you're getting. I may want to get it. Day is young. It's the best day of the week. Comic day. So let's get right to it. I know you probably noticed a little bit of a difference in my voice. I'm kind of sick this week. A little bit under the weather, but that's all good. You know what I mean? The show must go on. We're going to start with Marvel as usual, but before I do, I got to say, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. We're always coming to you with good spec picks. So with that, let's get to Marvel. First thing I'm going to start with some event books. The first book I'm going to pick up this week is Marvel Comics Presents #1. There's some good creators in this all-in-one book. It's one of those books where it's got a bunch of creators and stories. Plus, there is some new stories, some new art, so that could be something cool to check out. Next book I'm going to pick up is Marvel Tales Venom #1. This is reprinting some old stories. It's good if you don't want to really shell out for the older Venom books, some of the key stuff. Plus, I actually kind of dig the new cover on it, so it's something I might look at for sure. Next book, I'd just move on to some cool covers. The first book I'm going to pick up just for the cover is Venom #10, the Humberto Ramos variant. Venom, this is like a Conan variant, almost like Conan, Venom and Conan. I don't usually like Ramos, but I actually think this cover is really cool. You know what I mean? Plus, I imagine that a Venomized Conan would be pretty crazy. Can't wait till we're looking out for the first appearance of that. That'd be pretty cool. And then next I just move on to some variants and quick flips. With this section I'm just going to talk about a couple variants, especially ones that are supposed to be going for crazy. Again, I gotta warn everybody that the variant game, it's pretty volatile, so I'm only going to really talk about the ones that not only are doing really well, but I actually love the cover on. So even if you were to grab it and kind of hold on to it and it was to go down in value, you wouldn't be too sad because, you really should be buying the stuff because you love it, right? Yeah. Anyways, but I'll also talk about some of the ones that are kind of going up in value or have some big values to them. Again, you got to be careful, and some of these ones you got to pretty much like flip in the parking lot because undercutters run rampant. So the first book I'm going to pick up in this variants and quick flip section is Fantastic Four #6, the Sankovic variant. This is just a cool rocky and blocky looking Sankovic cover. I like when the Sankovic art kind of pulls itself together a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's always pretty cool. And lastly, I'd grab Conan the Barbarian #2, the Mark Brooks variant. This was already seeing sales of 90, and I think the Mark Brooks cover is really cool. It looks super rugged and stuff like that. This was already seeing sales of 90, but again, I heard today it was already falling, so you got to be careful because the undercutters are going to be out heavy on that one. So make sure you kind of have a look at the price before you grab that one. And that's going to do it for Marvel. Next, we're going to get into some DC. A couple event books I'd grab from DC this week. The first one being The Batman Who Laughs #2. This is supposed to be the second app of the Grim Knight. The Batman with all the guns and stuff like that. He looks pretty cool to me. There's tons of these, so it'll be a minute before they dry up and raise in value. But Batman Who Laughs, and who knows, maybe even this Grim Knight, they seem like pretty hot characters so far. So something really to grab and hold on to for the long term. Next thing I'd grab to go along with that is Batman Who Laughs #2, the Ben Oliver variant. This is just a detailed Batman Who Laughs cover. Actually, might even be one of my covers of the week. It's a really cool cover, really detailed kind of Batman Who Laughs imagery on it. Grabbing one for the PC for sure. And the last book I'd grab for event books this week is Superman #7. The Superboy changes his costume in this one and becomes the new Superboy. Plus you got Bendis writing on this one. I can see it selling out. Something to grab for sure. Then I just move on to some cool covers. As usual, DC killing it with a bunch of cool covers. First one I'd pick up is Catwoman #7, the Ben Oliver variant. I don't mind Selina's face on this one. The Batman earrings are a nice touch. I do like how it's kind of got that graininess to it. This might also be under ordered now that Art Germ isn't on it. Plus, it is already selling above cover. Plus, you know, the fact that it might be under ordered might be something to grab. Plus, I don't mind it. So, yeah, I'm going to check that out. Next book I'd pick up is Suicide Squad number 50, the Matina variant. Matina's, baby. I feel so bad saying that, man. He's kind of getting drugged through the ringer right nowadays. I don't know if any of you guys seen his controversy where he's supposedly ripping off poses and stuff like that. I've kind of looked into it. I don't know exactly what I think. I mean, the evidence is there, but there's so much referencing and homaging going on. I don't know. You guys have to make your own decision on that one. I say you kind of look that up. For now, I'm still going to add the Matinas into the collection, you know what I mean? But I do hear that he's, you know, getting dropped from everything, so I don't know. But again, it's still a decent cover, so I'll probably pick it up. Next, I'd move on to Supergirl number 26, the Art Germ variant. I like what Art Germ's doing here. Something about the colors, the image just seems really warm. I really like the body shape of it. I like the kitty in her hand. I don't know, it's just really nice cover, really nice art. Gonna pick that up for sure. And lastly, I'd pick up Wonder Woman number 62, the Matteo Scalera variant. This just has a really cool painted look. I love how the lasso looks. I love how the ribbon kind of looks around the sword, how it's laying on the creature that's dead at her feet. The cape, it looks really amazing. Plus, the look on her face, completely badass, kind of almost an abstract, painted, rough look. Awesome stuff. I gotta say, though, I'm not really feeling the shorts. You know, I would rather it just be like her original, you know, bathing suit bottoms or even chain. I don't know. I'm just not feeling the booty shorts. You know what I mean? And that's going to do it for DC. Next, we're going to move on to a small indie company named Cave Pictures Publishing. And only one event book I'm going to grab from that company this week, and that is Appalachian Apocalypse number 1. This could be a good zombie horror book for Walking Dead fans and horror fans. It looks like it's pretty gritty. I do like the art on the cover, but as usual, the interior art is a must for me, especially when I'm taking a chance on some of these little indies, you know what I mean? I find that without really good art or something like that, again, it might be a good story. It sounds kind of cool, you know what I mean? If you're into that kind of stuff, could be something to check out. I do like checking out new titles, so that's all I'm going to check out from Cave Pictures. Next, we're going to move on to IDW, and only one event book I'm going to grab from IDW this week, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder in Hell number 1. This is a solo Shredder comic. Could be cool. I've always been a big TMNT fan. Kind of interested to see what the solo Shredder comic is like. Do we get to learn a lot more about what he kind of does behind the scenes? Are they going to kind of twist him into some sort of vigilante hero for some reason? I don't know. It could be kind of interesting. I'm going to check it out and see where that goes, and that's all I'm going to grab from IDW. Next up, another indie company named Mad Cave. Only one event book I'm going to grab from this company, and that is Knights of the Golden Sun number 3. The first issue of this book is already selling from $60 to $70, and number 2 is selling for like $15, so being a small publisher, it's probably still underprinted. I mean, I haven't really heard too much about this, so we could see number 3 kind of following the same path as well. I don't know, maybe a book to look into. Again, if you haven't picked up number 1 or 2 and you're not really into the story, I wouldn't pick it up just for that, but again, I would maybe try to just pick it up for something that might go up in value, and that's going to do it for Mad Cave. Lastly, we're going to hit up one more indie publisher named Red Giant Entertainment. Only one book I'd really pick up from Red Giant, and that, or a couple books actually, but one title, and that is White Widow number 1. This just has a cool kind of cover. It's got a little bit of the cheesecake thing. Plus, you got art by Jamie Tyndall, and it's completely sold out so far. Again, being an indie publisher, you can be sure that this one's going to be underprinted, and it's got some pretty good buzz so far. So, to go along with that, I would grab White Widow number 1, the foil variant. I'm loving this cover. Well, not loving, but I am liking the cover. I really like the female form on it. You know, definitely one for the cheesecake bag. It also looks very Venom-esque, or maybe like a Spider Chick or something like that, so I'm kind of feeling it there because you know I'm really into Spider-Man. The face could be better in my opinion, but overall a really good cover. Gonna pick that up for sure, and that's gonna be it for Red Giant. Well guys, that's gonna do it for another episode of On the Hunt. You know, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. By the way, Saddle City Comics is now on eBay. We got a definite store on there, so make sure you go into the store search and search us out. We got tons of slabs, tons of good stuff on there. Also follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. The Instagram name is @SaddleCityInc. We're always posting up good books on there. We're going to have stuff for sale on there, stuff around the store, cool things we see. And make sure you follow your boy. on Instagram as well. On the Hunt 403 is my Instagram name. So I'll be posting my pics of me building my collection. You know, the 100K. I'll post some pics up of that, stuff like that. I also got some good memes. You know, I love memes, so I'm always into that. As well as my favorite hunt finds. You know what I mean? So if I find that couple of those foils for the Jamie Tyndall, you know, I'll be kind of showing that on there. So there's always going to be good stuff on there. Make sure you always look out for new content. You know what I mean? We have definite plans to kind of upgrade everything this year. We got some new things going on, so definitely you're going to see an improvement in this channel. Again, I'd love to stay and chat with you guys, you know what I mean, but time is ticking. Got to get my butt out there and get these books. I hope you guys have good luck getting these books too. I'll see you next week. Peace.